Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're embarking on a fascinating journey into how our homes are set to transform. We're unpacking the 2025 fall natural texture trends.
hmm
We've pulled some incredible insights like from the warm, organic look behind 2025 fall natural texture trends, mindful living, and our mission is, well, simple.
Yeah.
To uncover the key elements bringing the outdoors in, creating spaces that feel really connected, inviting, and, deeply comforting.
And this isn't just about, what looks good. It taps into something far deeper, doesn't it?
It really does.
These trends reflect a kind of fundamental human yearning for authenticity, a tangible connection.
Right.
So this deep dive won't just tell you what the trends are, but why they resonate so profoundly with us, and crucially, how you can translate that feeling into your own living space.
Okay, so the big question then is, how do we really bring the essence of the outdoors inside, not just the look?
Yeah, the feel.
It's exactly. What's the foundational principle driving this whole thing for 2025 fall? Our source, I think, hits it perfectly. It says, earthy materials aren't just timeless. They're the future of cozy living.
Exactly. And that nails it because this isn't a fleeting style, something that'll be gone next season.
Right.
It feels more like a genuine movement towards creating homes that provide a real sense of calm and grounding.
Mm.
Think of it maybe as a subconscious biophilic response. Our brains are actually sort of wired to find comfort in these natural textures. It offers a primal sense of security, especially now in our increasingly digital world.
Like a digital detox for your decor.
Exactly. A
Yeah.
digital detox for your decor. I love that.
That makes so much sense. I actually I saw this play out just last week. A friend had just renovated her living room,
Oh, yeah.
and it was remarkable. She added a new rattan armchair and a travertine coffee table.
Yeah.
The immediate shift in the room's atmosphere. Palpable.
Wow.
It instantly felt warmer, more inviting, like a cozy embrace. It wasn't just decorative. It really changed the feel of the space.
Mm-hmm. And that's the genuine beauty of these trends, I think. They don't just add decoration. They ground a space in authenticity.
Yeah.
They introduce this rich, layered visual interest that, honestly, synthetic materials just can't replicate. It's about creating environments that feel, well, lived in, real.
Let's talk about the first key element then, the one really making waves. Woven materials.
Okay.
Rattan, cane, seagrass. They're absolutely dominating the design scene right now, aren't they?
They really are. Everywhere.
They instantly inject this incredible relaxed vibe that somehow manages to be both effortlessly casual and surprisingly sophisticated.
Right. It's a strange balance, but it works.
And the versatility is amazing. Yeah. Fits seamlessly into styles from bohemian to coastal to even...
Minimalist, yeah. It's quite adaptable. And what's so compelling about woven textures, I find, is the dimensional interest they provide.
Mhm.
The source specifically highlights the return of cane detailing on furniture fronts, like those, gorgeous cabinet doors with cane inserts.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Love those.
They add such visual breathing room to what might otherwise be a solid, kind of heavy piece. And the light, as it shifts throughout the day, these textures catch it beautifully. Creates subtle shadows, highlights, keeps the eye engaged.
So if you're listening and thinking about weaving this into your own home, the source offers some fantastic practical advice.
Good.
You can play with scale and weave, right? Mix tight, fine textures with maybe chunkier pieces. Creates a nice dynamic contrast.
Definitely. Avoids it looking too uniform.
And don't limit yourself to just furniture either. Think woven pendant lights, intricate wall hangings, even headboards can make a huge impact.
Absolutely. Light fixtures especially.
Embrace that natural color palette too, those warm honey tones of natural rattan or maybe softer whitewashed pieces. And for smaller spaces, even something simple like a single rattan accent chair or just a set of woven baskets can introduce the trend beautifully without overwhelming the room.
That's a great point. Small touches matter. And for pieces with that truly unique handcrafted feel, particularly in the bohemian style, Etsy is still pretty unparalleled, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely.
There's just something special about knowing a piece was made by an artisan rather than just mass-produced. Adds a layer of story, individuality.
Totally agree. Okay, so from the lightness of weaves, let's shift gears. Let's talk about something with a bit more weight, more grounding. The richness of wood tones.
Ah, wood.
Always classic. Always a cornerstone, yeah. But 2025 seems to be celebrating it in particularly deep, resonant ways. Walnut, for example,
Walnut.
is having a massive moment. Those deep chocolate tones, the distinctive grain patterns. It brings instant, undeniable warmth.
It really does, but what makes this wood trend feel fresh for 2025, I think, isn't just which woods, but the emphasis on character and contrast.
Right, not the matching sets of the past.
Exactly. It's about curating a collection, pieces that tell a story together, rather than everything looking perfectly uniform. Have you noticed how much more compelling a room feels when the wood tones aren't all identical?
Absolutely. It feels more lived in, more authentic, like a home that's evolved over time.
Precisely.
And speaking of evolution and story, we can't overlook the sustainable angle here, can we? Reclaimed wood.
Oh, huge, and rightly so.
These pieces are especially sought after this season. They carry so much history, so much character that, brand new furniture just can't replicate. My neighbor actually just installed reclaimed barn wood floating shelves in her kitchen.
Oh, nice. How do they look?
Amazing. The rich patina, that beautiful aged sheen, and you can even see some of the old saw marks. It just added so much unique texture and depth to an otherwise simple white wall.
See, that's exactly it. That history is embedded in the material. So if you're thinking about inviting more wood into your space, the source has some excellent suggestions.
Okay, let's hear them.
Well, first, don't be afraid to mix wood tones. Like we said, pair light oak with rich walnut. Get that collected, kind of eclectic look.
Right. Embrace the mix.
Embrace imperfection, too. Look for things like live edge tables, pieces with knots, prominent grain patterns. Don't shy away from character.
Let the wood be wood.
Exactly. And consider placement. A wooden coffee table or side table can become an immediate grounding focal point in a room.
Good anchor point.
And for a truly tactile experience, try opting for raw finishes. Matte, natural oil finishes that allow you to actually feel the texture of the wood. There's something incredibly satisfying about that sensory connection.
That's a great tip.
Yeah.
And for those who enjoy a bit of DIY,
Yeah.
wood-burning crafts seem to be gaining popularity for creating personalized wooden accents.
Interesting. Adds another layer of personal touch.
And if you're looking to purchase, West Elm is usually a fantastic source for modern wood furniture that really highlights the natural beauty of the grain.
Good shout. They do that well.
Okay, now, let's shift again. Another exciting component bringing both sophistication and that grounding presence. Organic stone.
Ah, yes. Stone. Feels substantial.
It's making such a powerful comeback, but in fresh ways that feel somehow modern and utterly timeless. Travertine seems to be leading the charge.
Definitely seeing a lot of travertine.
That beautifully porous, creamy stone. With its subtle pitting and those warm, neutral tones, it's popping up everywhere. Coffee tables, decorative bowls, lamps.
The allure of stone for me is truly in its tactile quality.
Explain that.
Well, there's just something so grounding about running your fingers across a smooth marble countertop, or maybe the cool surface of a slate coaster. It physically connects you to the natural world in a very direct way.
I see what you mean. It's a different kind of texture.
Completely. And while stone can feel quite substantial, it creates this incredible, beautiful contrast when you pair it with softer elements, plush textiles, warm woods. Adds immense depth and dimension to a room.
So how do you bring it in without it feeling, too cold or imposing?
Good question. You can ease into it, start small. Simple accents like stone coasters, maybe some elegant bookends, or small decorative bowls.
Little touches.
Exactly. For a more significant impact, a statement piece like a travertine coffee table or a sleek marble side table can instantly elevate a space with sophistication.
Okay.
And when you're selecting your stone, maybe lean into colors with warm undertones for fall. Think creamy travertine, honey-colored marble, or perhaps slate with subtle rust flecks.
Warms it up visually.
Right. And definitely embrace the natural variations, those unique veins, the patterns. That's what makes each piece a one-of-a-kind work of art. Don't look for perfect uniformity.
Got it. Embrace the perfectly imperfect.
Exactly. And for those considering a more dramatic transformation, you could think about integrating larger natural rock elements, fireplace surrounds, kitchen islands. Those can completely redefine a room with their organic beauty.
Bigger commitment, bigger impact.
For sure. And if you're looking for contemporary stone tables and accessories, CB2 is often an excellent place to look.
Good tip. Okay, so we have weaves, wood, stone. But here's where the real magic happens, right? The art of layering these materials together.
This is key. It's all about creating a harmonious balance.
Because too many competing textures can just make a space feel chaotic, cluttered.
Totally. But when it's done right, it creates an incredibly cozy, inviting atmosphere, that layered richness.
So what's the trick? How do you get it right?
Well, our source suggests starting with what it calls the rule of three.
Rule of three, okay.
Basically, aiming to limit yourself to maybe three main textures in any single space. This helps prevent that visual overwhelm and maintain a sense of harmony.
So intentionality, not just accumulation.
Precisely. It's about choosing carefully.
That makes perfect sense. I actually put this into practice last month, helping a friend style her apartment.
Oh, yeah. How did it go?
Really well. We started with her gorgeous walnut dining table as the focal point.
Yeah.
Solid anchor.
Nice.
Then we thoughtfully introduced rattan chairs around it,
Mm.
and then placed a small travertine console nearby.
Okay, so wood, weave, stone. The three.
Exactly. And the combination felt so intentional, but still incredibly relaxed. Each natural element complemented the others rather than competing, created a really cohesive, welcoming dining area.
That's a perfect example of effective layering. So when
Yeah.
you're combining these elements yourself, think about contrast. Pair smooth stone with maybe a rougher wood,
Mm-hmm.
or a fine woven texture with chunkier textiles, like a wool throw or something.
Okay. Mix smooth and rough.
Use a consistent color palette, too. That can really help unify diverse textures. Maybe stick to a range of neutrals or earth tones.
Ties it all together visually.
Right, and always allow for some visual breathing room. Include some simpler, texture-free surfaces to give the eye places to rest. Don't make everything textured.
Balance.
Ultimately, understanding how texture impacts a room's overall feel is crucial for truly intentional design. It's about building a sensory experience, not just a visual one.
Okay, so people are listening, they're inspired, they're ready to invite these natural texture trends into their own homes. But where do you even begin the search?
That's the practical question.
The great news is these trends seem incredibly accessible across various price points, right?
They really are. There are so many fantastic options out there, depending on your style and, of course, your budget.
So where would you point people?
Okay, let's run through a few. If you're looking for beautiful rattan and cane furniture, that coastal sophisticated vibe, Serena and Lily does stunning pieces.
Higher end, though.
Definitely higher price point. For more budget-friendly rattan accessories, Target's Threshold collection often has some great finds. Worth checking out.
Okay, Target. Good option.
West Elm, as we mentioned, always excellent for modern wood furniture that highlights beautiful grain patterns. CB2, a top choice for contemporary stone tables and accessories. Very sleek.
Right.
And for truly artisan-made woven pieces, unique wood accents. Like we said, Etsy, it's an unparalleled treasure trove for that kind of thing.
Gotta love Etsy.
And finally, maybe for reliable quality wood furniture with those nice natural finishes, Crate and Barrel is always a solid, dependable choice.
Great list. Lots of options. And I suppose for a truly comprehensive approach, if you're really trying to integrate these seamlessly into your existing decor,
Yeah.
maybe considering a consultation with a professional home stylist or interior designer could be really beneficial. Get an expert eye.
Absolutely. Sometimes that outside perspective makes all the difference in pulling it all together cohesively. You know, it's really important to remember, though, that these 2025 fall natural texture trends, they're about more than just aesthetics.
Go deeper.
They reflect, I think, a deeper cultural shift towards authenticity, towards a profound connection with the natural world.
Right, a counterbalance.
Exactly. In our increasingly digital, often disconnected lives, surrounding ourselves with materials that come directly from nature provides this crucial grounding counterbalance. It's about creating a sanctuary, really, a space that offers a sense of peace and stability.
I wonder, though, how do we know this isn't just another trend? Something that'll pass in a few years?
That's a fair question. But unlike, say, fleeting color trends or ephemeral pattern fads,
Yeah.
natural materials have an inherent lasting quality, don't they? That beautiful walnut sideboard you invest in today, it will likely still look gorgeous and relevant decades from now.
True. They age well, they patina.
They really stand the test of time in a way that many manufactured trends don't.
So how do you integrate them thoughtfully for that kind of long-term enjoyment?
Well, a few thoughts. Consider using seasonal accents. Maybe switch out textile colors throws, pillows with the seasons, while keeping your core natural texture elements constant.
Okay, keeps it fresh.
Think about indoor-outdoor flow. Choose materials inside that visually complement your outdoor views or landscaping, if you have them. Blurs the lines.
Nice connection.
Make a personal connection, too. Select pieces with stories or meaning for you. Maybe a stone collected from a memorable trip, or a piece of wood from a local artisan you admire.
Makes it more meaningful than just buying stuff.
Exactly. And practically speaking, always research the proper care for each natural material. Wood needs different care than stone, which needs different care than rattan. Ensure its longevity and continued beauty.
Good practical advice. It strikes me that incorporating these natural textures doesn't require a complete home overhaul.
Not at all.
Even really small additions can start to shift the feel, right? Like a beautifully crafted wooden tray on a coffee table, some smooth stone coasters, or maybe just a textured rattan basket in a corner for storage.
Absolutely. Those small touches can begin bringing these organic elements into your space and genuinely transform its feel bit by bit.
So the true beauty, really, of the 2025 fall natural texture trends seems to lie in their accessibility and their incredible adaptability.
I agree.
Whether you're furnishing your first apartment or maybe just refreshing a long-established home, these materials bring such a unique warmth, an undeniable character, and, yeah, a timeless appeal to almost any space.
And maybe a final thought for everyone listening. As temperatures begin to drop and we naturally start spending more time indoors, how might thoughtfully choosing these natural textures not just beautify our spaces, but truly transform them?
Transform them into...
They're welcoming sanctuaries that actually nourish our well-being. So maybe take a moment later today to consider, what specific natural element resonates most deeply with your sense of comfort and calm? What feels like home to you?